Hey, what's up, world, and welcome to the 87th edition of the Take One podcast. I am your host, August C. Jones, and we got quite a few things to get to. I'm going to try and make this a 20-minute show. I don't know, but 30 minutes is my max. I promise. So, we got a few things to get on, basically on this episode. So, I'm going to first start off with the new kind of teaser for the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, and then we got some scenes that we've been, that they've been giving us. So we got a picture as well as we have like the teaser, and then we got some set photos, set video. Actually, we got some last week with Joaquin Phoenix, and he's talking to a guy who's dressed as a clown, and so we got a full Joaquin Phoenix looking makeup. And then now we have seen this trailer where Joaquin Phoenix is just the regular guy. He's not Joker yet. He's got a black background. And then you see flashes of images right over his face of him in the Joker makeup. And then it goes back and forth, blah, blah, blah. And then we finally see him at the end. It's like, it's not even that long. It's just the camera pans closer to him. And then you see the little flashes of him as the Joker, but he's really just regular and all that. So, I mean, it's pretty decent. It seems like they're trying to do a lot. They're trying to create a lot of buzz with this because, as we all know, DC has not had, ever since BVS was announced. I'm not about to go on a rant. DC hasn't really had quite that much of good news, before movies, after, during movies and stuff like that. So I guess you could say it's kind of good. It gets people talking, recently we've got the news about Henry Cavill dropping out as Superman, or possibly dropping out as Superman, and it's just everything seems to be like kind of flipped upside down. This is kind of what they needed. Is basically they're putting this in place to get people's minds off of the whole Superman thing and showing that, yeah, we're working on something and it's golden. So let's do this, because any other time you wouldn't see all this stuff that they're doing. I don't know. I think they're of course they're still shooting it or whatever. They're not done. But for them to constantly put out new stuff, these like new images of this video on set shooting to, a new picture, and then you're putting out a kind of teaser for the movie even though it's not done, then you're putting out a new video. It's like they're trying to overload us with a lot of stuff right now about the Joker movie, trying to get us excited, but at the same time get our minds off of it, create a lot of buzz, and it's actually working. I think a lot of people are really optimistic. I won't be super optimistic unless I actually see a full-on trailer. Because right now, it's like, it's cool that we see him in makeup. It's cool that we see these on-set videos of him just doing stuff. But I need to see actual, his acting in the movie. And Joaquin Phoenix, he's a great actor. It's like, but, how is this movie going to be? So I need a little taste of what he brings to this character. What new taste do he bring to this character? And so we got this new video of him, and it's a subway scene where people are waiting for the subway door opens up, and then all these people start rushing out, a lot of them with clown masks on, and Joker kind of, walks out there with a clown mask on, takes it off, and he has on the full makeup, he has the full get up, the purple suit and everything. He kind of walks away, while in the background it's a whole bunch of chaos. These dudes are beating up this other dude, and he's basically just walking away like he caused the damage. So he's like, okay, I'm happy now. Y'all do what y'all do. Basically in Joker form. And I see that they have basically, took away from the Dark Knight. With, like I said, he removed a clown mask, even though he's in full clown makeup on the train. And plus, you got other people with clown mask on and whatever. And it's kind of like I guess you could say, a reference toward the Dark Knight movie. At the beginning scene where the Joker and his crew is robbing the bank, and all of them have on clown masks, and he has on one, but whatever. You guys seen it. If you haven't, check it out. But I mean, I am I'm kind of happy with what they've been doing. I'm really excited to see what they have in store. But I will be more excited if I finally get when they finally release a trailer. Hopefully we get one in maybe December. Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe around before Aquaman come out. That'll probably be a great time. So that was movie news. I forgot to mention that. So we're gonna go on to show news. And what's been released lately was that for the Disney streaming service, which is set to come out, I think August of next year, they have ideas to bring in a lot of shows, a lot of content to rival Netflix and Amazon. So basically, they put out that the Marvel Cinematic Universe are going to have their own shows and stuff besides the Daredevil Netflix shows and, you know, the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and, you know, the other shows that are connected to the MCU. But they're going to have shows revolving around the second tier characters like they mentioned Loki and Scarlet Witch. More than likely going to have their own shows. And the actual actors, Tom Hiddleston and Emily Olsen are going to reprise their roles as their respective characters. So, you know, and they did mention that there are going to be others. They're going to be other characters. Maybe you're going to have a Falcon series. And these are going to be limited series. And they're not going to overdo it like Netflix do it where they have like 12, 13 episodes. They're talking about 6 to 8 episodes, which is reasonable. It really is. You don't need that many episodes. So, and I think this may be just like first runs. I don't know if it's going to be season 1, season 2. It may be just like a limited series. And then, you know, that's it. We're going to move on. We're going to do another one. So you might see a Winter Soldier, a Falcon series. Or, you know, you might see stuff like that. And a lot of these characters, you can do a lot with them. Like, I would love to see a Hawkeye, you know, miniseries. I would love to see a Black Widow. I would love to see them all within their own series, like a Black Widow, Hulk, and then you have Nick Fury up in there, and then you have some of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Maybe their own version of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or the main Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or some shit like that. I would love to see that. To me, that would probably be really, really good, probably really entertaining. But there's a lot of characters. I mean, probably Moon Knight. You know, you can introduce him into there. I mean, it really is. You probably can do the Ghost Rider. And what they said is that basically that it will have a large, like these shows will have large budgets. You know, not even just the MCU, but the other shows as well. So they're going to have like movie, you know, these series are going to have movie budgets, basically. So they're pulling out all the stops. They're going to make sure that these movies are real quality. But I don't know if they're going to continue to do it, because even in Disney eyes, that still will be a lot of money to push out for the streaming service. Even though it's going to more than likely bring in a lot of them, especially with the acquisition of the Fox movie and film division. It's going to bring in, they're going to have a lot more content than just, you know, what they're doing with their original stuff. So it's like they're going to go. And then more like you're going to see an X-Men series. You know, not even just movies. You may see them revamp the Inhuman series and make it better. I still haven't watched it, but you more than likely going to get a lot of stuff from that. Kevin Feige is said to be on a hands-on. He's basically said to be having hands-on the development for all the shows and stuff. So he's going to be overlooking this as well. But they don't have any writers for the shows that they do have in mind, which is the Loki and Scarlet Witch. They're more than likely shopping around for characters. Shopping around for writers. And it is in early development, so they are actively right now working on trying to get some of these shows. They probably got like maybe at least 5 or 6, maybe even 10 characters that they would want to bring to the streaming service in their own little show. So, I mean, I'm down with it. If they want to do it to where maybe, you know, some people get seasons and then maybe others that, you know, whatever, may just be a one run or something like that, I'll be down with it. You know, maybe they want to test to see which shows do well. Maybe if the Loki show is good, maybe they do a second season. Or, you know, if the Scarlet Witch show is okay, they may not do another one to that. They might do a Falcon instead, you know, and stuff. Maybe they're going to do it like that just to test the waters. But I don't know. It sounds exciting. I'm definitely gonna sign up to get this because it seemed like it's gonna be a really big thing. But I don't know. I'm very, very excited for this. So let's go ahead and move on to the next thing, which is trailer review. So yesterday, the new BumbleBee trailer dropped, and I have to say, this trailer looked crazy. It looked crazy. I liked the first trailer that they released, but this one shows a lot more, like a crazy amount more, and it looks like it's gonna be a great movie. I mean, we've been fooled before by other Transformers movies, but the one key difference is that Michael Bay is not helming this. Michael Bay, I think they may have him on as a producer. I'm not entirely sure, but he's not having any type of hands-on involvement with this project. This is a totally different director, different writers, and all that stuff. So yeah, but the trailer itself looked really good. John Cena actually has some words in here. Not that many, but you know, it shows that he has somewhat of a good role. Hopefully, it's just not really small and tiny that it doesn't even matter. But basically, we got a little bit of the story that Bumblebee is hiding out, and so there are the Transformers, Decepticons looking for him, basically trying to bring him back. Cause they're looking at him as a fugitive and trying to work with the government to bring Bumblebee in. And then we get Optimus Prime through a hologram cameo saying that, Bumblebee needs to save the human race. And, I don't know, it looks pretty good. I mean, it looks like they put in a lot of money. And that's one thing that I can say about the Transformer movies. Above anything else, like, they put money into these films. Like, if it was a good story and a whole bunch of good things going around, just the look of the CG and just the effects and everything revolving around Transformers The Last Night, that probably would have been a way better film. And this film is nonetheless, you can see from the trailer that they put in a lot of money to make this look crazy, and crazy meaning good, as far as the look. And yeah, I mean, it looks really good. It looks like it's gonna be badass. Hopefully it's a really good film. I wish it was coming out sooner. I wish it was coming out next month. Hell, I wish it even came out this month. But hey, I mean, it's whatever. They probably still working on it. Probably putting the finishing touches on it, because a lot of times that's what happens with movies. But hey, it's whatever. And that's really all I gotta say about that. So, with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the box office segment to round off this podcast. Oh yeah. So basically, if this is your first time listening to it, I do the box office segment in this type of order. I give you my predictions that I had last week for this past weekend, and then I give what movies dominated over the weekend, and then I talk about the movies that are coming out this coming weekend, and then get my predictions for this coming weekend. And then we basically do the whole process over again. So let's go ahead and, like I said, start off with last week's predictions. So my predictions for last week was that okay. I thought I messed up. Okay, my predictions for last week was that House with the Clock in its Walls was going to be a number 1. Number 2 was going to be The Nun. Number 3 was going to be Assassination Nation. Number 4 was going to be Predator. And number 5 was going to be A Simple Favor. And I was wrong. I was. I had everything all out of whack. So the way I did it, so basically what dominated, I'm sorry, I can't think right now, is The House with the Clock in its Walls took the number 1 spot over the weekend with 26.6 million, domestically 27.8 million, and worldwide 36.8 million. And second place is A Simple Favor over the weekend, taking in 10.2 million, domestically 33.2 million, and worldwide 43.4 million. The Nun took the number 3 spot over the weekend with 9.9 million, domestically did 101.3 million, and worldwide 293 million. Then we got the number 4 spot taken in by The Predator. Over the weekend, 9.1 million, domestically 41.6 million, and worldwide 96.5 million. Do not add to that. Please do not add to that. You will thank me later. And Crazy Rich Asians rounds off the top 5 with over the weekend 6.3 million, domestically 159 million, and worldwide 207 million. And then the other films that came out over the weekend that didn't make the top 5 countdown, well, the top 5, money makers over the weekend, was Fahrenheit 11.9 taking in 3 million over the weekend, Life Itself 2.1 million, and Assassination Nation 1 million, and The Brothers Sisters taking in 115,000. So what stands out to me was that I was wrong. That's what stood out to me. I thought with the advertisements that Assassination Nation, were, having, even on like just regular TV and YouTube, and I know a lot of people be on YouTube. It's like I saw a lot of advertisements, so I thought that would be in the top 5, but man, it's not. It didn't even make it didn't make the top 5. It came in at number 15, number freaking 15. But I mean, hey, it's whatever. I haven't heard too much about it, but I am curious to see it, so I might end up seeing it this week. What else stands out to me? I don't even... A Simple Favor. I thought it was going to get pushed down to number 5, but it didn't. It outlasted The Predator. Predator did come in at number 4, but A Simple Favor was at number 2, and hey. And The Nun, I'm not surprised with that. I'm really not. The Nun, I thought would take the number 2 spot, only because I know it's a lot of people that we want to see movies like that, and I thought it was gonna be still higher up, but it wasn't. So hey, it's whatever. I didn't like it too much anyway, so it's like that. I didn't care. Crazy Rich Asians is still in the top 5. That is surprising. Well, actually not surprising of what it's been doing. I mean, I think it was like 2 weeks. 2 weeks that it took the top spot. It was like either 2 or 3 weeks that it was at number 1. And that was surprising because I don't think anybody had that on that list to even hit number 1, let alone be in the top 5. Or be in the top 5, let alone be number 1. So, yeah, that's just super crazy. And it was actually a pretty good film. So, if you have time to go see it and you can find it in your local theater, go ahead and check it out. You may end up liking it, especially if you like romantic comedies, because it is a comedy. It has a lot of laughs in there, but it has this romantic stuff. So, we know romantic comedies. So, coming out this weekend, we have 4 films. We have Hellfest, then we have Little Women, we have Night School, and we have Smallfoot. I don't know too much about Little Women, or is it Little Women or Little Women? Maybe I need to do that research. But we do have Hellfest, which I've been seeing some trailers to it. I don't know if it's going to actually be doing... I don't know if it's going to be at the number 5. I really don't. Or, the top 5. I really don't think so. I sincerely don't think so. I want to say I would leave that out. But in any case, let me, before I even get to that... it's Little Women. I put down Little Women. But, yeah, Hellfest, that's a movie I'm going to check out. I like horror films. It looked like it could have some entertainment value. I'll go check it out. Little Women, like I said, I don't know too much about it. I'm going to have to look up the trailer for it. Not really on my list to see. Night School, I know I'm going to check out. I'm not a big fan of Kevin Hart nor Tiffany Haddish, though I do respect their grind. Tiffany Haddish is up and coming. I do respect that. And then Smallfoot, I'm definitely going to take my son to go see that. He wants to go see that. So that's really what's going to be on my list. It's just those 3 movies. Night School, Hellfest, and Smallfoot. So I don't know. Like, I'm going to try and figure out what I'm going to do. Because I know Thursday I may end up going to go see Hellfest. Maybe. or night school. I don't know. Maybe night school Thursday, Smallfoot on Friday when I go get my son, and then Sunday probably go see Hellfest then. So I don't know. But first on my list would be night school. You know, and then it'd be Hellfest and Smallfoot. So put it like that. And then let's go ahead and just end off this podcast with giving you my predictions. So I think Night School, just because it has the duo of Tiffany Haddish and Kevin Hart, I think that movie is going to take the #1 spot. Then you have Smallfoot. I think it has a good chance. I know I probably am going to be wrong. You know what? I think that's. You know what? I probably might end up changing that. Yeah, I'm gonna change that. So I'm gonna call the audible. I think that's how it's used. I don't know. Don't make fun of me. So yeah, I'll say The House with a Clock in Its Walls is gonna be a #2. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. So #1 is gonna be Night School. #2 is gonna be The House with a Clock in Its Walls. #3 is gonna be Smallfoot. #4 is going to be A Simple Favor, and #5 is going to be The Nun. Those are my predictions for this coming weekend. I may be dead on, but I don't think that Hellfest or Little Women are going to make the top 5. So there you have it. And that ends up wrapping this podcast, episode 87. And yes, we made good timing, a little bit over 20 minutes. So with that said, I will catch you guys on the next one. I'm gonna put out another podcast this week because I got a little more stuff to talk about, but I wanted to keep this short and sweet. So yeah, I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. Hey, before you guys leave, make sure you hit that like button as well as that subscribe button. And you see that little bell, make sure you hit that to turn on your notifications. That way you'll be notified for anything that appears on my channel. Hope to see you guys next time. Peace out.